Let's bring in founder and director, Live Abundantly, Dr. Onyerinma, who joins us now to share our thoughts on the issue of gender-based violence in Nigeria. Dr. Ama, let's begin with violence at the home front. So a woman is battered, beaten, violated, and abused by her husband. The challenge is that there are religious and cultural limitations. She cannot just pack and leave, and there are expectations on her. How do we really move ahead of all of these and begin to solve this challenges even at the home front?
Well, good evening, Brett, for having me, and I appreciate this opportunity to speak about gender-based violence. I firmly believe that the awareness that we've got is patriarchal, gender inequality, cultural and religious factors that impede women from speaking out, let alone being able to lead or take measures to protect themselves and their children, must also be counteracted or also enhanced, is what I'm looking for, enhanced by changing the mindset. You know, every year we have this one day of awareness, but it needs to be ongoing awareness. We need to change the mindset of how we raise our voice. What are we teaching them? How are we teaching them to respect women? How are we teaching them to recognize that collectively we have a role to play in society? And also, how are we educating our girls? We've got to educate our girls not just formally, but also informally through social education in terms of their rights, the things that they should be aware of, and the rights and the laws of the country. So these are very critical points that are not being addressed throughout the country. And unfortunately, COVID-19 has shed more light on this, what I call the second pandemic, which is the violence against women.
Absolutely, Dr. Ama. There's a lot of talks about ensuring that people are penalized for violence, against women. How well do you think we're doing right now as a country?
Not well at all. Not well at all. The issue is not having the laws. The laws exist. It's a level of impunity, but also, as you said earlier, the cultural religious biases against reporting when you've been violated, or the family being, interjecting in the situation. I sometimes think that perhaps it's time for the state to take responsibility for the prosecution as opposed to allowing families to interfere with the process. We just do not take it seriously. And very often what happens is the women will come back and drop the case because the husband is the breadwinner, or in the case where the daughter is being molested by a father and uncle, it's hidden within families. This is a serious matter. And when we talk about gender violence, we must forget issues of child marriage, female genital mutilation, or human trafficking. These are all very high levels of violence against women.
Well, we expect to see more engagement of every stakeholder as we get battling this challenge. Dr. Onyerinma is founder executive director, Live Abundantly. Thank you for talking to us tonight. And now to